Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Forbidden Frequency. It's your boy, Yasir, representing One Love, the only thing that's going to help us move forward in this world.
Y tú supiste, this is your boy Kavir, known as Kev. If you didn't know, now you know. Thank you for tuning in today. We just spreading some love and positivity. You already know the vibes. This is what I come with.
How's it going, guys? I go by the name of 12NG, and again, peace and love. Thank you guys for coming in and tuning in. Much appreciated. And as always, thank you for the support. It goes unnoticed.
Yes, sir. So, what are we going to talk about today, fellas? First of all, how you guys feeling?
Yeah, that's what I was going to go into.
bad.
Before anything, man, how's everybody feeling today? I mean, wait, y'all go first, because y'all had a wild night last night.
Yeah, man.
Listen, man. Last night, I needed a night like yesterday, but my body is not built for it anymore. My body right now is fighting it, and I'm fighting it. But it was a great night, bro. And once again, thanks for inviting me, my boy, Alexis. And congrats once again.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it was Alexis' baby shower? Alexis, I'm gonna get you back, because I gave you that right. So, no, I'm kidding.
But it was definitely a great experience. I think that my time is over, bro. I think I am officially throwing in the towel.
Yeah, I'm on the same thing, man. I've retired a long time ago, and when I do go out like this, I forget that I retired, and I forget my tolerance. So I'm feeling good. I might throw up in the middle of this episode, but
Let's try not.
Nah, I should be alright. But yeah, like my tolerance is a lot lower, and I forget that, and you just keep drinking and drinking, and next thing you know, that shit's level 200, and you can't control it no more.
Real quick though, before we get into the questions now, it was something that was running through my mind. We spoke about it on the way here. Do you think you deserve a night like that? Like every once in a while, you think you deserve it? Like you gotta go out, especially if you're like going hard. Like all of us, I feel like we're all in the same time, right? We're entrepreneurs trying to make it out, and I feel like when you're trying to make it out, you need a day where you're just like,
Fuck it.
like relax, bro. You know, like because you're going so hard every single day. You need a day where you're just like, man, let's just go out, bro. Let's get a couple drinks in. You know, I think you could do it responsibly. You know, if you do it responsibly and have your fun, there's no bad thing about it. What you think about that?
So for me, the thing is that, you know, fun looks different to everybody, and I feel like those nights for me is not really that much fun anymore. I do enjoy the being together with people and, you know, the dancing part, but I would like to be able to get to the level where I could go out and have that fun without getting drunk, you know?
Feel that. See, I would agree with that. Like my thing is, the older I get, the more my view to life changes. Where I don't believe I need drinking or anything. And on top of that, I'm not even a good friend of the alcohol. Never really was a drinker like that, but I do enjoy the moments and building memories with friends and stuff like that. Like those, I feel like those are things that you can't really take back. And I feel like we all deserve a night like that, especially with good people around us, to build those memories, bro. Because first thing, money is nothing. Memories is everything. Memories is what we basically live through, bro. The memories is what builds us. Memories is what makes us. At the end of the day, we don't take nothing with us but memories.
Like that. Definitely do like that. I believe also, I believe in that because I believe you deserve a day out where you just let loose and have fun because I know it from experience, right? I'm the type of guy that really I'm really the type of guy who just really goes hard every single day, man. I think it's a gift and a curse because I don't know when to have fun because I'm always on that grind mode, you know. I always want to be better, and sometimes it comes off the wrong way because sometimes I wake up and y'all feel me. Sometimes I wake up and I'm on you guys. I'm like, yo, where's the video? Where's this? For that? You know, and I don't. Obviously, it's not because I'm trying to be a dick. It's just, you know, you wake up in those days where all you know is grinding, right? And then it always feels good to have a day where you're just like, breaking laws today, you know.
No, definitely need balance.
Balance, and that's generally what it is. Yeah.
You can't be every time you'll burn yourself out. So you definitely need balance.
Yeah, bro. I've learned, like I've learned last year, and it hit me hard because I kind of like took a moment, a realization to like kind of sit back and enjoy the now, bro. Like, because I was once like that where it was just always work, bro. When I say work, meaning as in I have 10 years without going to DR, and this is the first year from those 10 years where I decided to take the initiative to be like, let me get my passport, and I gotta plan this trip. You know, there's deeper things into that why I haven't gone, but it was always work. I never took the time to just enjoy the now, like, you know, sitting here and plan something out or whatever the case is. So I've learned my biggest lesson was to enjoy the now sometimes too, because it's not always about money, bro.
That's true.
Do believe we need those moments where we just enjoy, bro. Say fuck it. We're living tonight. We're living now.
Tonight.
Hey.
But yeah, the alcohol. Final thing on that is my mind's telling me no.
But my body. That goes hard, bro. That song goes hard.
My body's telling me no too.
Pero. We got a gallon waiting for us. Nuevecito.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Have fun with that.
Yo soy un muchacho de la iglesia. Yo me bauticé anoche.
We should use that, bro, when we hit like 100 on something. Go crazy.
Listen. I want to travel, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, the drinking is cool, but let's drink somewhere else, bro. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's go be at an island or some shit under the sun, whatever. Anything. It could be even
anything better than this.
That's where I'm at. Like, I'm down to drink and shit, but fuck it, bro. Let's
just take me to Dubai one day. What's up? I mean, I don't mind. Let's drink out there. I don't know what that's like.
Yeah,
I always
bro.
say that. I say that, but, you know, it gonna happen.
I know you've been to DR, bro, but I know you've been to DR too. Yeah, shit, we're fucking from out there, so we gotta explore our land too, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you being Colombian, bro, we gotta go out there.
I mean, he's been out there to Colombia already. He knows a little bit about that, bro.
I've been invited a few times. I've turned them down, bro.
Bro, Colombia has been named, if you didn't know, the #1 country for tourism. It's so beautiful out there. And I'm not doing that. I'm not saying that because I'm Colombian. But that's what it is. There's some great places out there.
One thing that I do love about Colombia that I peeped was that like, compared to an island like DR, where like DR is just hot and like ocean. Over there you have I didn't go to the beaches out there, but like you have the mountain, the oceans, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, there are parts in Colombia that you feel like you're in New York. Bogota's like that. It's cold as hell, bro. And Cali, you go to Cali and it's hot.
I've heard a lot of amazing things about Colombia, not only coming from Colombians, Dominicans itself. Like, but one thing for sure, you guys didn't know, DR is rated, I think, as one of the top 5 countries to not travel to.
To not travel to? Really? I didn't know that.
I didn't know. I just found this out. I think it was 3 days ago.
Okay, I've been there, right? I've been to DR. I generally feel like it's crazy. Like that is. I feel like that's the low. Like, in other words, there's some people out there that really don't have much. It's a beautiful place, though.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, but the environment there, I feel like it's crazy.
Definitely.
It's crazy. It really was like a big eye opener for me, like that. I feel like those were one of the, like, you know, stepping stones to like realizing like, yo, I gotta appreciate what I have, because there are people out there that have nothing.
That's where my humbleness comes from. That I grew up going to DR. I remember at one point we used to go every 6 months,
right?
And every summer we was always out there. It got to the point where my parents just took me and my brother over there for 3 months straight, the whole summer. And that's where my humbleness comes from, because, bro, I remember my parents used to take us. I don't mean to make this like, I'm just gonna share a little story.
Right.
My parents, when we was out there, you know, we were still accustomed to out here. So my parents, what they'll do is, so like that, we won't waste my grandparents' food or whatever the case is. They'll send boxes from over here to whatever.
Yes,
over there.
yes.
So, bro,
yes,
but she'll send us a care package care package of Doritos, Oreos, everything, all the snacks that you could think of. We were kids at the time, so she'll send us that box. My parents, both of my parents, and the kids out there was looking at us like we had drugs. Oh, Dorito, well, muching, like, bro, crazy. They looked at us like we was the plug and we had it.
Yeah,
crazy. Bro. And just being out there, bro, like riding bikes and shit's just crazy. But I'm grateful for those lessons because I'm humble because of that.
For sure. So I'm gonna ask you guys one of the questions that we got going on today is, what's the power of saying no?
Okay. Well, let me go first since I'm the one that introduces. I feel like, and I don't know about you guys, but from my experience, I had a hard time saying no to people, believe it or not. I was more like a yes man. And the reason being is because I wanted to please people, but at the same time, I didn't understand what it was to put myself first. Right? And I don't think I have until recently, because I know I didn't, because you guys kept calling me out like, yo, you have to understand like how you got to stop putting into energy other people. And I'm like, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm actually helping people. But it was that. It generally was that. Like, you don't see it, guys. Like, when you're going out of your way to help out other people, and especially those people who don't generally appreciate it, and you're not doing anything for yourself, because at the end of the day, this is your life, it's not nobody else's life, right? And you're pouring water into other people's cups, right, who aren't thinking like you, who aren't thinking like, yo, let me put some water in his cup, bro, and let me help him out, And generally, when you start understanding that and start saying no to people, you start actually improving your life in various ways, right? And it's amazing, right? And it's so simple, yet it takes a lot for you to learn it, because you don't understand that in saying no and putting yourself first, you could fast track yourself to the life that you truly want to live. That could be the only reason why you haven't made it yet, because you're putting others in front of you.
Right.
And I think the solution to saying no breaks that and definitely pushes you forward.
So one thing that I've learned from that, because I was a yes man my damn self, with my family, friends, everything, and like now I've literally conquered. No, I wouldn't say that, because tomorrow I could end up saying yes when I should have said no. But like I've conquered that, like not feeling bad for saying no, because I would feel bad for people. Like, damn, bro, I gotta look this guy up. But at the end of the day, it's like, who's helping me out? So you have to be selfish with that, and not feel wrong for being selfish. But the question is, the power of saying no is very powerful, because you're staying in your purpose. Like, I have family that's reaching out asking me for money or whatever. They see the trucking thing going on, but they don't know what's really going on in the indoors. And it's like, bro, I'm trying to pick myself up. I don't got nothing to give you, and they don't see that. And they look at you, and they really feel like you're wrong for that. Yep. Like, so for the people out there that are working on saying no, don't feel bad for that, because you literally have to be selfish with that, and it's called protecting your energy. Down to family members, down to friends, it doesn't fucking matter.
Hey, definitely, for sure. I kind of like same thing you guys experience, same thing with me. Like, I've always said yes. I always like pleasing people. That's my thing. Like, if I care for you, I love you, just make sure I got you. And when I got you, sometimes it leaves me in positions where it would be like, yo, can you do this, or can you help me out with this, whatever the case is. And I would just, whatever I'm doing, I'd be like, fuck it, I got you. And that's where I slacked on, but I'm still working that. I feel like I'm a work in progress on that. But one thing for sure is that there's a lot of power in saying no, because the moment you're saying no is the moment you're saying yes to yourself. The moment you say yes to somebody else is the moment you're saying no to yourself.
That's a great way to put it.
And
I like that.
Sencillo. Nah, but all due seriousness, it's something that I feel like is difficult for me, but there's a lot of power on that, and that's what I'm trying to kind of like switch a few things on myself when it comes to that, especially that's number one.
Now, let me give you guys an example of the power of saying no. Somebody, your best friend says, let me borrow your car. And this person gets pulled over, eats a red light, eats an easy pass, got a whole warrant under their name. They get the car towed, or like all of that could have been avoided if you would have just said no. And a lot of things people don't realize with the car situation, speaking of that, is like if they get in an accident, they're not really on your insurance. Technically, it's not covered, So like that's just like a little example of saying no and just protecting that energy.
It's a fact.
Now, let's make it clear that even if we had it, if we have the money, by all means, I don't know, I can't speak for all you guys, but does it switch if you have the money, or if you have now you're living that kind of lifestyle, right? You have it.
What does this with letting people borrow money?
Yeah.
So from my experience, yet this far, I think it's better to say no, even if you do have it. I mean, unless you're trying to test somebody out, or whatever, you're just doing it off good faith.
Right.
But I feel like a lot of times with the money, and I've been on this side of the money, where it's like you borrow it, and you when you go, somebody doesn't pay it back, and then you go and ask them for it, and now they're looking at you like you're wrong for like chasing your own money down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, bro, I work hard for my shit, bro. This shit wasn't given. And then there's times that a lot of people feel entitled because they know you, or they're so close to you. It could be family, like I said. Like I've dealt with family members where, yo, please let me borrow $500. I'm gonna give it to you by this week. I'll let 2 weeks go by. Now I'm claiming my money. Ahora yo estoy jodiendo mucho. Ahora soy el malo. Oh, bro, I'm going through something, bro. It don't matter, bro. You put $1 on that table, bro. It's business. You know what I'm saying?
That is a fact. I've see the thing, bro. Money is a touchy subject to a lot of people, and the reason why I say that is because a lot of times it involves emotion, right? So I've encountered both ends where people lending people and also borrowing sometimes. So it's a risky thing where I believe in lending. I feel like now I'm starting to understand why my father is the way he is. My father doesn't lend, he gives. He'll be like, no, here. I don't got that, but I got this. Here, just take that.
Yeah.
And I understand why he does it. And I'm starting to view on that perspective, and I feel like I'll take that route rather than just sitting here and saying lending.
Yeah.
Now, in a sense, if we're talking about business, and you be like, yo, lend me on some shit, I'll be like, all right, cool. Like, now that means you're including me into your business now.
Yeah.
That's a different way of viewing like lending. That's different. But I don't think I'll lend, bro. I think I'll give, to be honest with you. But, yo,
I understand.
And I understand. That's only saying because a lot of times I've lost a lot of friendship over money. And money is nothing, bro. Money is really nothing. So imagine you losing a friendship over money. So
It's literally just an energy exchange. And I didn't understand that either until like 2 or 3 years ago, where it was like, yo, like, it's literally a piece of paper. Well, I always knew it was a piece of paper, but the transfer of energy part, I didn't understand that.
right.
And like now I see, I'm like, oh shit.
Can you
man.
elaborate more on that?
Well, so on the energy exchange, it's like, how do I elaborate it? Like, let's say you're giving me a service,
Right.
and and literally just exchanging. The service you provide for me gives me gratitude, and here's the energy exchange for that.
Okay, I see that. Okay. Definitely.
Anybody else got anything else on? Damn, I was gonna say something on that. No, fuck. Oh, I actually had said this to my brother the other day, and he got mad as fuck. But the power in saying no, like, I'm not gonna talk on the situation, but long story short, it became a headache. And when he was going back and forth with me, I was like, this is what I meant, that I'll have more peace by telling your ass no.
All right.
I would have more peace by telling you no, I can't help you with da 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 da, because now look at the trouble that you're giving me with da 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 do.
Right.
And yeah,
And boom.
I still love you.
That's the advantage of saying no.
But you see how calm that is. Like that's a calculated. Like yo, I'm not doing this out of spite or anything. It's just look how much problem it's already presenting.
Right.
Why? Let me just avoid it altogether.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things, and I'm pretty sure you could. Damn, we all got older brother syndromes.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, bro.
I love my brother. Let's get it straight there. I love him. You know.
Oh yeah, no. Shit.
So
We're
love.
talking about brothers for sure. I love
So
my
love.
brother, but me and this guy, bro, we bump heads for no reason. Sometimes there's no reason, but there's a lot of times it's ego and pride for sure. We have a lot of it.
I don't. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, we have a lot of it. That's just pretty much it. But when it comes to money, bro, I've had a few fallouts and bump heads for no reason. Just be like,
You know, one thing that I feel about our brothers is, especially us and us three, amongst us three, is that we are more spiritually, I guess, awakened in a sense where we're working on ourselves.
Right.
And we're looking at their fallouts and we're reversing it. And it's like, bro, here's the Chico, but it's like, it's coming from a little bro, like, you know.
Right.
Like, I ain't.
He don't know much.
Or it's also, too, that they don't even see the problem that you're talking about.
Right. That's also.
Which I had to learn. Like, you know, I'll try to tell my brother, come to the spiritual retreat, whatever. He wouldn't come or whatever. And I had to realize, like, bro, he doesn't see his own problem. So me speaking on there, trying to throw light on it is not gonna do anything.
right?
I think that's a great, in other words, a great example when you're talking about different frequencies, right? Like at that point, you're just not vibrating where he is. Like he's just mentally in a different area code. Like it just seems like it. Like you're talking Chinese to him, basically.
Literally, Hebrew.
You know, and it generally comes out as a good thing. But since they're not in tune with it yet, right? And I say yeah because you could get there, bro. Like I'm talking to you, like, you know, anybody can get there, you know. We're not shaming you or anything. We just generally, and I don't know if we could all agree, but I generally want good for my brother. You know, I wish him
That ass.
the
All
best.
day.
That's why I get on him. I know I get on my brother a lot. Like I tell him, like, look, you gotta do it, you know, because generally you want them to succeed.
No, I definitely feel like, I mean, me and my brother's definitely, he's spiritually in tune for sure. Dude is woke as fuck, smart as shit, like real smart. You can actually learn from it, but it's just, I don't know, bro. Me and him is a whole different thing, bro. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like we vibe, and then from one second to another, it's almost like, you know how the dogs be just 1 second they be chilling, they just like that.
It's crazy.
Same here, bro. My brother's smart as shit too, but we it's like our relationship, which I want to fix this though. Like we stay away from each other, and then when we come back, it's all love until it's like the bond starts forming, and then poof. But
That's how it be with me, bro.
I'm starting to see the pattern, and I'm trying to change it, and I'm calling it out. Like, look, like whenever we do get mad, I know it's an argument. It's like, oh, now we're not gonna talk for 2 years. I'll be like, I'll tell them and be like, make sure this doesn't cause us to not talk for another 2 years, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I like that ending because I would have said the same thing. Like, yo, nigga.
Like, fuck. It's a relationship, bro. Like the one thing I realized too is every relationship you're gonna have ups and downs. Like I know there's a lot of people, which I noticed, and a lot of people tell me, you called me out on this before, where it's like, I don't know how you do it. Like somebody does me wrong, and it's like I forgive them, and I'm still there. Like a lot of people, they'll get done wrong, and they like don't even look at the person anymore. And I'm not saying that there's people that have done me wrong or hurt me that I'm willing to be around all the time. But it's like I don't know. It's just that love inside of me. Like when you're on one certain side of the fence in my heart, it's like you have unlimited fuck ups. But I also, I calculate. I'm like, okay, I can't give him too much because this could happen or her.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Nah, yeah, that's
One love.
hey.
But so, you guys ready for the second question?
Yeah, what's up?
Claro,
Hit him.
Suelta.
Well, this is actually like more of a statement. How do you guys feel about the judgment on others and how they live? Like just judging people in general. So, I guess I'll go first since, whatever, I'm the one that said it. But, so my opinion on this is, first of all, your shit stink just like their shit stinks. Right?
Yeah.
I had to get gracefully gracefully humbled by life to understand this part. Where I would look at people, right? Like, for instance, somebody in the corner. Look at this bum. Look at this drug addict. Look at this. And I got to a certain point in my life. This was like a couple years back, where it was like the real addiction. I got really addicted to the weed, where it's like I'm waking and baking and shit like that. Like, and this is a person that back in the day would talk shit about other people doing that same shit that I was doing. So like, I still do it here and there, but I really found myself addicted to it, where it's like, yo, I can't go without this shit. What's going on? And years back, I would talk about so and so because they're doing it, and it was like, yo, now I see. Oh God, I got all this stress from life. This is why they was doing it. God damn, shit, I'm rolling up on myself now. I used to do this shit socially, nigga. Like, shit like that. And
it's funny, but
and another thing too on that, judging others. An example for me was like when I got my CDL, I had it since I was 20. I was making a lot more money than almost everybody around me, as far as like friends from school,
Right.
And there was a part of me where I was like, I felt very good about myself, like just knowing this nigga making only $350, $400 a week. Damn, like it would be like, yo, I'm better than this nigga. And it's like, bro, that don't mean shit.
Right.
You don't know that man's intellectual property. You don't know what he's good at, what he's not. It's it's part of the whole system shit. And I had to get gracefully humbled by life to be like, yo, that doesn't make you like. I feel like we're attached to these materialistic things, like just like when you pull up on the Mercedes, you feel better than the nigga pull it at the red light in the Corolla.
Even for a second.
Yeah, and I'm just at that point in life where I've detached myself from those things. Like, do I want those things? And am I gonna get it? Just the fuck I am. Just watch.
Facts.
Whoever's doubting me, just watch. But I'm no longer that person where when I pull up and I'm in something better than somebody next to me, I feel like I'm better than them in any kind of fucking way. Like that part of me, my ego, I can't say that it's dead because that's also what gives me drive. But like as far as comparing myself to others and judging other people on how they live and all that shit, bro, I'm done with that. Like I have my opinion, and if somebody's calling me talking about something, I'll give them a little bit of time of day. But I know it's draining me. I don't want to talk about that shit. I'll just end up, I gotta hang up. I don't entertain it anymore. So yeah.
Yo, that man just went off. That was my man was going. That was a lot. That was good. That's what's up. I like that. You gotta hear that a couple times because that was a lot. There was a lot in there.
Definitely.
A lot of gems.
A lot of gems, a lot of juice. I zoned out listening to you, and I completely forgot what was the question.
Okay, so it's kind of like a statement. Well, the question is, how do you feel about like people on how they move when they, like judging other people on how they live?
Yeah. I remember now. See, like
I'm sorry.
You know what I have to say about that? Like, I feel like life definitely humbles you down. But for sure, from my experience, what you had to say was I could relate to it a lot in the sense of like, when it comes to like humbling, how you said like life kind of humbled you. I feel like life humbles you, everybody, bro. We kind of need. Like, I feel like whether you like it or not, it's gonna humble you some way or not. And if it doesn't, maybe you're not like acknowledging it, but
and
it's gonna keep on happening again and again until you learn. That shit is like, yo, just stop being hard headed. Look, toma. Cocotazo limpio. Nah, yeah, but to be honest with you, yo, I never really, I was actually always against people who judge people. Like, let's say, for an example, my willpower had caught me in situations where I realized people, my surroundings, and they were judging me based on what I had and what I could obtain. So I was always against that. I was always the type of be like, yo, nah, if I got this, bro, you could get this even better. You get what I'm saying? I've always was into that energy. And my thing was that a lot of people didn't still understand that. So I always had little like fallouts and vibes was definitely off. But there was definitely times that when I was younger, it was on some shit. I'm not gonna share that, but it was some shit that humbling shit for sure. But I feel like people shouldn't judge people, bro. I feel like we're all product of our environments, and then when we break out of that, we start learning our habits and our bad shit, and after that we start learning certain shit. And what was the question again?
Judgment on others.
That's what I like. Like, a lot of people like to fucking judge people, bro. Like, that should be some bullshit.
We're all reflections of each other. Whether y'all want to deny it or not, when you look at, if you white and you look at a black man and you say, oh, this nigga's ugly, he's a reflection of yourself. We all have the same emotions. Like, once you get that, like, you'll understand a lot better. Because like, I say it myself, I can't get mad at you for judging the way I'm moving now, because I was once where you are at. I see myself in you, literally, in a matter of seconds. I could feel it, I could see it, the words coming out of your mouth. I'm like, oh, that's me back in 08. Oh, that's me back in 2013. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna give you some wisdom to help you catch on to it. If you want to take it, you don't take it. It is what it is. My light's still gonna beam.
That's crazy too. I just thought of some shit, right? So it's like, let's say for an example, do you feel like somebody would take offense based off you like saying that?
Which one?
Like
the raw reflections of each other? Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And I think it's ignorance.
To take offense to it?
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's ignorance. It's too. Yeah. I believe. I think that people can't truly understand how we are all connected in some type of way. I feel like when you get into that type of mindset and you understand that, this is a reflection of me in some type of way, like we're all connected. And that, like what he said was great, that's a version of me that I used to be. So you sound really hypocritical if you start going against what you used to be.
Yeah, I can't talk my shit.
I feel
because I was there once.
I feel
and another thing on that you guys just brought up into my brain was, I've been on the side also where I got judged and I didn't like the way I got judged. I'm like, hey, that shit hurt.
Hey, that's
like,
a fact.
That I'll go to a close friend thinking it's a close friend and open up about something. And then when I go in and vent and cry for help, and their face is like, ew, nigga.
Right.
It was like, ouch. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So
I felt that.
There's another experience where it's like, damn, bro. Let me not talk my shit then, because I'm a person too that speaks his mind and stuff, and I had to learn that the hard way too, that not everything that comes up to your head should be said.
That's a fact. That's
true growth too, man. Because I've seen you worked on that, bro. That was crazy. There was a couple years ago, he would talk about it. Like, he would just be like, "Yo, I need to work better on that."
Yeah, thanks, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's been a journey. It's back since 2020 was when I first went to my first spiritual retreat. My cousin died. Rest in peace, Alex.
Rest in peace.
Rest in power. Nicole, her sister was the one that was like, yo, come to this retreat. And I was like, fuck it. And that was one of the first times that I truly invested in myself.
That's what's up.
I saw the power in that and truly investing in yourself. A lot of people are against these little click the link in my bio programs and shit, but there's knowledge in there.
Hell yeah. That's
we don't think about spending $300 on some sneakers, but somebody's selling you $300 of information, $500 that will make you millions, bro. And we're hesitant to that.
That's true.
That's a good point. Go give it to the universities because that traditionalism. Like, bro, the beam is out.
Yeah.
What you gotta say on the judgment on others, judging others and how they live?
I just think it's just like you said, ignorance. Big on the ignorance part because, like I said, I always compare this to the frequency, bro. You're just not there. You don't truly understand it. It's
some of this shit. God damn it.
It smells good. What is that? A grape?
This one I think is blueberry. They have different flavors.
Yeah.
I never got to the why you just inhale it, right? Or
Nah. Whoa.
Never inhale it.
Eso nunca se hace.
When you're used to smoking weed too, it's hard to control that because you're used to that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
That you just flavor that, bro.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. But don't get me wrong, yo. The high on that, bro, is crazy.
Yeah.
Like crazy to the point where you won't.
I got another cigar. You want to try it?
And
Yeah,
bro,
y'all cooking,
I still feel the Henny, to be honest with you, bro. My
Yeah,
stomach
make
is
you throw
bubbling. My stomach is bubbling. I'm gonna be lit, bro. Fuck that. You never tried cigars before?
I mean, I don't know if I have. I honestly don't.
Bro, nah, listen. Hell yeah. Now listen, I'll tell you what. Cigars, I fuck with heavy.
That's big boss shit though. That kind of gives that.
But tobacco and shit is done like with rituals too. Like it goes back to like ancestry shit. This is like cleansing also.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's a lot. Okay, so as I light this up, I want you guys to think about this next question.
What I'm saying is that people should not judge others. There's no point of that.
Yeah, like we need to move out of that space about trying to shit on your brother, sister. A lot of us coming from the same upbringings, poverty. So like, what's up with y'all? Like you rather, and that's the other shit, bro. Like I'm gonna start pushing my hashtag spend your money here more, but like imagine you have a service cleaning car wash. You have cleaning house. Why am I going on Google looking up this when I could put the money in your pocket, then you're gonna bring it back into my pocket?
Right. Cycle.
I feel that, bro.
That's how they do it.
Here, this one I forgot the flavor of it. It's like some chocolate shit.
Do you just inhale?
No,
Yeah.
don't inhale. Like try to keep it in your mouth.
Like champ it, but do not let it go past, this area. Just like that's it. Whop.
You can hold it in your mouth, but don't inhale it.
Yeah, do not inhale it, just hold it in your mouth. Pause. Don't be scared, man.
You gotta suck a little harder.
Come on, bro. We're forbidden.
Bebiendo agua.
Pause.
Nah, but let me get a mansion, bro. We chilling in
Yeah,
the
that's how I
casino.
started. But if you want to so you can like go like this, look. So you could get used to like how much you could pull, how much you can pull.
Now you gotta keep going, bro. It's not lit like completely yet.
Is the cherry fully spread?
Nah.
Does it need more light?
Yeah, one side. And one lie though.
So as we light this up, though, the question is gonna be, what does beauty look like to you guys? I'm gonna go last on that.
That's that was from the thing that I had wrote. Or was that from yours?
That was for mine.
Oh yeah. All right. So what was what?
What does beauty look like to you?
Beauty. I feel like. Oof. How does that feel?
That's actually good.
That one's chocolate. Some shit chocolate.
Yeah. Official.
It's down the street too. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put you on it.
So, beauty, bro. I feel like beauty is. Oof. I'm gonna tell you something. the poeta.
Hey, let's get some poetry going.
Nah. Espérate. Nah, but seriously though, I feel like beauty is blind, bro. Beauty is not something that you can see. Beauty is something that you can feel, you can sense, you can just feel the vibe, the vibration. Beauty is things that you can see as well, but on some shit where I feel like beauty is happiness, beauty is everything, beauty is life.
So what does beauty feel like? If
joy, happiness, sad, anger.
Hey.
Do it. There's beauty in everything, bro. It just depends on the perception that you have behind it. If you look at everything with if you enjoy life for every second what it is, you'll notice that it's beautiful, even in bad times. Because what do you get off of bad times? You learn certain things, right? You learn some of your most valuable lessons in bad times. And that's why I say it's beautiful, because what? You got something positive out of it. You learned something. So,
tough times don't last, but tough people do.
That's
fabuloso.
So I don't believe I believe beauty is everything, bro. Beauty is life. That's how I sense it, bro.
That's crazy. For me, it's I don't take it that deep. That's pretty deep. And that's a great way of seeing it, because I didn't see it that way. And I feel like when you see it that way, it gives you a better perspective.
I think I know what you're gonna say. Beauty to you is boats and hoes.
What do you mean?
So I said boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. Nah, fucking with you. What does beauty look like to 12 NG?
But yeah, beauty is for me is like, I feel like it's an amazing thing. You know, I feel like it's a quality that few have. Like, in other words, in a sense of like attaining it completely, because I feel like there's like levels to everything. You could have it, but not as hard as most people do.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know where that was going. But beauty in a sense of what though? Let me get a bigger understanding. Like, is there a specific? Because I thought you were talking about beauty like it.
This was like a download that came to me, and I'm like obsessed with this thought. What beauty looks like to me. What beauty looks like to me is two people coming together. Okay. Two people that are well aware of themselves and are coming together to better each other, you know, start a foundation, start a family, you know, two people coming together and being each other's, you know, being each other's like kryptonite, if you will. Okay. You know, two people coming together and being able to open up to each other no matter what it is and not get judged, you know. Two people that coming together that are well aware of themselves, which I already said that, but you know that are really in it together for a bright future and create something where you're not repeating generational curses, repeating cycles. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Two people coming together, and if a motherfucker is down and he needs you to wipe his ass, you're gonna do it with no hesitation. You know what I'm saying? That's what beauty looks like to me.
That's good, man. I like that. That's a great way of viewing it. Now off of that, I have a better understanding to my answer. Beauty to me, for me, it could be seen in nature. I think nature is a very beautiful thing. You know, I feel like what it brings, that kind of energy. I think I'm leaning towards a lot with nature. So I know when I step out of this, because this is city, like, you know, but going to places where it's like complete silence and you could truly feel the birds and everything. That's beauty to me. You know, beauty. When you think about the word beauty, you know, it brings a lot of good energy to you. You resonate in a positive way, right? It's nothing bad. So anything that gives me that kind of feeling, I define it as beauty.
Ashe. So that's what beauty looks like to us. I want to thank you guys for another episode. Thank you for your support. Beep beep.
Love that.
Subscribe, like, and comment.
Yes. Peace and love all day, every day.
Stay safe.
Love you guys. Take care. We out.
Stay hydrated.